Hello, future subscriber. My name is Ben, but since that's not memorable, you can search for me on YouTube as iBenBrown plays Pokemon Sleep. Of course, you won't need to remember that if you click subscribe. Let us pause for a moment of silence as you subscribe to this channel on a complete whim. Thank you, and shout out to the many daily active Pokemon Sleep content creators who you have already watched today for helping YouTube's algorithm bring you and I together. Okay, so who am I, and why am I a year late to this party? Well, last night I found a funny thing in Pokemon Sleep, and I decided to become a YouTuber. This is the honest to Arceus true origin story of this channel. What I'm showing you right now is the reason that I finally took the leap to become one of the people who feeds your Pokemon Sleep obsession just a little more. Keep an eye on the ingredient full indicator. If you paid attention to where it started and where it's going, you'll see that it gets a little crazy. Who knew that there were mini-games within this game? How far away from the starting location can we get this thing? Maybe we can get it off the screen. Which brings me to my main point. I am pleased to announce that I have discovered the endgame for Pokemon Sleep. You got it. Once you've researched every style, maxed out every island bonus, and brought your Umbreon and Wobbuffet to level 100, you can still find ways to make the UI do silly things and listen to some great music. Alright, we'll just let that keep jumping around while I address you diehards. Yes, I know that some of you are feeling stressed that I have a full ingredient bag, 5 Pokemon with low energy who are literally holding food, and a Snorlax who has been waiting hours for me to get dinner on the table. Okay, well let's not get too judgy too quickly. I am Master 6 on Cyan Beach on a Monday night, so give me a little credit, because I've been figuring this game out. Although, to be fair, my strategy is totally failing at this moment because my Slowking, against all odds, only triggered twice all of Monday. But anyway, welcome to iBenBrown Plays Pokemon Sleep, your new source for low-budget Pokemon Sleep content and minigames. Tune in as often as I put up new videos to see if my strategies are working, to hear me read and or summarize the in-game news for you, and of course, the most fun part, to see if the Pokemon you are finding are better than the Pokemon I am finding so that you can feel good about your choices. Along the way, you'll leave your comments in the comments and I'll tell you more about this team that should be getting me to Master 20 on Cyan Beach this week, and other Pokemon that I've settled on over the last year. Let's kick things off today with the one you're probably most interested to learn about. This Suicune is 96th percentile in total strength. Imagine my surprise when I saw Skill Level Up M and Berry Finding S. Of course, after I used a Silver Seed to turn Skill Level Up S into Skill Level Up M, I really wasn't that surprised. He's going to get even better at level 50 with Helping Speed M, and I know some of you diehards are going to say, he's going to level up so slow, look at that nature experience gains down. And to you I say, turns out you're not actually that committed to this game, go ahead and see yourself out. If I had a mic, I would drop it. Just kidding. But let me call out this one point about Pokemon Sleep that most people haven't seemed to have figured out yet. While people can give generic advice, ultimately the decisions you make about which Pokemon to invest in, how long to spend hunting them, and all that really depends on the Pokemon that you have and have already invested in. Some people might not like this Suicune, but I feel great about it. I've been playing this game for just over a year now, like a lot of you, and I feel quite pleased with my progress. So when you watch these videos, if you find some advice that you like, do it. If there's some advice you don't like for your team, don't do it. At the end of the day, let's all just have some fun here. And now, let's find out what happened Tuesday morning at Cyan Beach. Well, my little corner of Cyan Beach, I guess. There are probably thousands of Snorlaxes lining these shores right now. And full disclosure, I was gonna skip this part, but then I decided some of you might want to see this Suicune skill trigger, and let me tell you, it's awesome. Because of the event, Suicune is triggering at skill level 6, and that means that everybody is enjoying some extra berries this morning, a few extra ingredients, and we are ranking up to Master 9 first thing this morning. every Pokemon on this team, except for Golduck, sorry Hanabi, has Berry Finding S, which means that Snorlax is going to be eating extra good this morning. But let's get on to the fun stuff. Welcome to your first session, but what is for me session 407 of iBenBrown Plays Pokemon Sleep. Maybe now you'll remember my name. We had an unusual slumbering session. That first 4 hours of slumbering is what happens when you decide to become a YouTuber and you stay up trying to figure out how are you going to put a video together, what softwares are available, and your sleep tracker sits on your nightstand. And that second part of the slumbering must have been when I completely zonked out. Alright, we're going to get a lot of drowsy power this morning. Certainly a record for a Monday night into Tuesday sleep session. Now, let's see what we're working with today. Last night I used a Eradicate Incense and a Recovery Incense. I figure an evolved Pokemon should get me more Suicune mains since I'm all out of water incenses now. And now let's do the Pokerap with Snorlax. Squirtle, Totodile! Got him. Did you catch them all? Alright, in case you didn't, got Totodile, Quaxly, Eradicate, Squirtle, Bonsai, Arbok, Totodile, Quaxly, Pinsir. Pretty good haul. Now a lot of you are probably drooling. 3 Totodile? Well, that's just great. I don't think I've ever had that many Totodile on my beach, let alone 1 hungry Totodile, a hungry Arbok, 2 hungry Totodile. Wow. We're in for a great session, right? Well, we don't know until we recruit them to our team. So let's see, Totodile. What? Hold up. We don't care about you. We want Quaxly. Longtime channel viewers. Oh wait, none of you actually know this, but I'm looking for my long-term leak farmer. So my main goal is to try to get a Quaxly this morning. One of my recommendations for players is to only buy Pokebiscuits as you need them. You'll save bag space, and chances are you're not going to use 30 Pokebiscuits in a month. But do whatever you want. So let's recruit this Quaxly first. Then I'm going to go 2 Great Biscuits on the next Quaxly because I want to make sure I get it. I want as many chances at a Quaxly as I can get right now. Then we'll try onto those Totodiles. 2 of them are hungry, and there's 3 total, so in theory, we should be able to recruit, definitely 1, maybe 2. The other Pokemon I'm interested in here is Pinsir, because I still don't have a short-term honey farmer, but Pinsir is just too expensive, in my opinion, to go after when it's not hungry, or when you're not close to capturing it. As for the other Pokemon here, I could still use an Arbok. I feel like I can always use another Squirtle because I have a couple of good ABA ones. But, oh, would you look at that? A mega hit. Thanks, Totodile. Welcome to the crew. Anyway, that Arbok is also interesting to me. I don't have a berry finding Ekans or Arbok yet, so that would be useful, but I'm not really going to go for it today. Another mega hit, wouldn't you know? Okay, well I already did because I pre-recorded this. And then this is when I got distracted looking at this Eradicate standing between a rock and a log, and then just straight up walking through the log like it's not even there. So that was weird. And then this is when I paused for a moment to say, I wish that Pinsir was hungry. But then I decided, that's it. It took me a minute to think about which candy to send out to my friend list. If it wasn't the Suicune event right now, I probably would have sent the Pinsir candy because it is a rarer spawn, but I think that the Totodile candy will probably come in handy for more people right now. And because it is the Suicune event, for those of you who are curious, there's the mains. It's not bad for the first day of the week, if I do say so myself. And we are now bringing in a lot of research experience and a lot of dream shards. We may be on track to hit Master 60 by the end of the week. Now let's go review these Pokemon that we just got. Let's go in the order that we caught them, starting with our good friend level 14 Quaxly. Perfect, double leaks, just what I want to see. Now hopefully we can get some ingredient finder. Oh my goodness, we did get some ingredient finder. And a nature that's complimentary. Wow, just one day on YouTube and already the Quaxley hunt is over. Let's check out the next one. Not the ingredients that we want to see, and well, okay, helping bonus and helping speed is good, but I actually do have better ones than this that are mixed ingredient, so this guy is gonna go visit Neroli, if you know what I mean. So, I've still got plenty to hunt, but I never need to look at another Quaxley again. Now for Totodile, as many of you know, looking for anything helping speed related. Oh, like helping speed M is good. And we want to see berry finding and helping bonus and a decent nature. This one will give a 1 out of 4, which is a hard pass. Bye Totodile. Thanks for mega hitting. And here's his brother. Maybe? Were they triplets? I don't know. But this guy is a big 0 out of 4, meaning out of the first 3 sub-skills and the nature, we've got nothing interesting, so bye Totodile. But hey, an all-star Quaxley. Let's look up the other leak specialists I have and give you a preview of... Okay, wait, I know how this game works. You have to go and click on the filter. Here we go. My current leak farmer is this Ditto, who's named Cube, after one of my favorite Animal Crossing neighbors. He currently brings in leaks at a decent rate, averaging 22 a day, and as you can see, he's not going to be a long-term leak farmer. He will be oil with a side of leaks. But in the long run, we're going to need something that can bring in 45 leaks a day minimum. And you won't believe it, but the other day I got this Diglett, and yesterday I was looking through my stuff and I was like, oh my gosh, I have a leak farmer. And I didn't even remember that I caught this guy. But as a Dugtrio level 60, he's gonna cap out at 44 leaks per day, which is good but not great. So thank goodness we found this Quaxley. He is going to be our long-term leak farmer. As a level 60 Quaquaval, he is going to get me an average of 54 leaks in a day, along with 18 soybeans. So this is definitely what we need, and now I'm gonna have to get that guy a nickname, but unfortunately you'll have to tune in tomorrow to see what that is. Because this video has already been way too long, thank you for watching the inaugural episode of iBenBrown Plays Pokemon Sleep. Seriously, please like and subscribe. Let's do this again. Happy researching!